Okay, hopefully this won't be too amusing in the wrong way. Let's look at the Titanic example to show downloading and installing an environment from the downloaded files and activating and running. So let me go to Microsoft Edge. Oh dear. Oh, go away, go away, go away. Let me just start off at Python healthcare.org. Going to go to Titanic Machine Learning in the top menu. And then I'm going to go down and scroll just under the picture of the lovely sinking Titanic. There's the link to the Github repository. So this has all the code in and all the notebooks that are used for all those Titanic tutorials, including the ones we're doing for HSMA. Okay, I'm going to download the whole lot. I think that's the easiest thing to do. So in GitHub we see, if you're in the main menu for a site, you should see a box that says code, and you download zip. Now this is assuming you have permissions to do that on your computer. If you don't see download zip, then you need to talk to your IT guys about having rights to at least download zips. So I'm going to download that. Okay, that's downloaded. I'm just going to look where things download to in Windows. Folder called Downloads, Titanic Master. Okay, so let me go through that again. I'm just going to open File Manager and you go to Downloads, and this is a compressed file, so it comes sort of compact. It needs uncompressing, decompressing, unzipping. If I right click, I'm hoping that will give me an option. Extract all is, if you haven't come across it before, is how you unzip. Select a destination. Well, I'm just going to say where it is. Okay. So now in downloads, I've got my Titanic Master, 2004 Titanic Master. If I look in that, that's weird what Windows does. It's put it in another folder called Titanic Master in Titanic Master. Oh. What we could do is we could take that folder and take the folder here that's actually got some contents. When I double click on it, we could copy that and paste it somewhere else if we want to store it somewhere else on our computer, but I'll leave it in downloads for the moment. So in there we see all our Jupyter notebooks, and the environment is actually in this binder folder here, and it's this environment YAML. I don't know what Windows will do if I double click on that. No, I mean it's just a plain text file, so it should open, but it's Windows, isn't it? Okay. I wonder if we can right click and open with Notepad. Right click, open with More Apps, Notepad, because it's plain text. There we are. So that shows the content. So it's going to create an environment called Titanic. This defaults just says use standard Anaconda sources, and these are the packages that it will download and install with the version numbers. Okay, I'm going to close all that down now. Now I'm going to open up Anaconda command line. So presumably if I start typing Anaconda prompt, it seems to be called now. Or you can open it in PowerShell. Let's go with the ordinary Anaconda prompt. Okay, so what I've got now is on my screen the header bar of this terminal. It says select Anaconda prompt Anaconda 3. So I know I'm in an Anaconda environment. Now I need to navigate to where it was. So downloads, DO, and then I tab completed for the rest. If I just change downloads, I can see what's in the folders there with dir on Windows, and I can see there's a 2004 Titanic master directory as well as the zip file. So I'm going to change directory to 2004 Titanic master. Then I could have done this all in one go, but I'm just sort of navigating down because it created these two directories, one in the other. So I'm going to change down to 2004 Titanic master again. And then if I look in here with dir, I can now see I've got my binder file. I'm going to go into binder and I can see my environment. So this is where you want to get to. You've got an Anaconda prompt open here, and it says, and we kind of just CD'd down into, well, let's see if we can do it all in one go. So if I do, I just going up for a moment back to where we were. Okay, so now, in fact, now we are back. We haven't even gone into downloads. So I CD downloads / for go down into another folder, 2004. Oh, it's not auto completing. CD downloads dir. Okay. Only downloads, it will only automatically completes here if you're in it. So we'll go down again, CD 2004, CD 2004 again. So now we can see where I am by the path here. C users, Mica, my user directory, downloads 2004 Titanic master, 2004 Titanic master, and finally into binder. But you can put this wherever you want, the 2004 Titanic master, and then so long as you know where it is, you then just change directories to that. Oh, I see. What I forgot. Windows has a / rather than a /. That's why it wasn't auto completing. Okay, now I am where I want to be. So now I see. So now Anaconda env, because I'm working with environments, create. I'm going to create a new environment. I'm going to create it from file -f, and my environment is called environment.yaml, and I just typed en and tab completed. So that is now collecting data. It's going to ask me a couple of times probably to confirm that I want to do it, but I'm just going to pause the video while it does this. Okay, so it's finished. I got a whole lot of verbiage on the screen as it was installing stuff, and then so what I'm left with, it tells me how to activate this environment. And Conda activate Titanic and deactivate the environment using Conda deactivate. We'll look at, so I'm using Anaconda Navigator in a second to do that, but let's do it this way. Now I'm in binder at the moment, and I want to go up a directory now, CD / to go up back to where I was, Titanic master. Now if I look, I can see there's the binder folder directory and the Jupyter notebooks. Now from here I could, well, I want to Conda activate Titanic. There we are. Now the only difference you'll actually see at this point is base on the left has been replaced by Titanic. So this now knows to use all the environment that I've just installed, that version of TensorFlow, PyTorch, whatever we're using. And now I can launch Jupyter Lab with Windows. Is it without a hyphen? Let's have a look. No. Jupyter -lab. Let's just check this works. There we are. We're in Jupyter, and our Jupyter notebooks are here. So we would open up a tutorial, for example, and we can run it here. Shift Enter to run a cell, or the play button up here. And that all appears to be working okay. In fact, let's just do kernel. Restart and run all cells. Let's just see that it runs everything in this tutorial. Yeah, it's sort of plotting okay. So that looks alright. Okie dokes. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to shut down. I'm going to click on this square in the circle. I don't think it's needed, but I tend to shut down what are called the kernels, which is the bit that's running the code when I'm finished, and then I'm going to shut that down. Do you want to leave? Yeah. Okay. So that's how to do it from the command line, and then we can just shut that down when we want to, and that will close down anything running. Now the other way we could do it, once we've got it installed, which is what we've done now, is if we go to Anaconda Navigator, dum, 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 dum. Okay, I've just noticed it didn't actually launch into it, so we've got it as one of the icons at the bottom. So let's click on that. There we are, launch. Crikey, they put a lot on the Windows version. Right. It's just stopped. Where are we? There, right. Here I can launch Jupyter Notebook. Oh! Should have clicked stopped off base. Let me go back. Okay, want to select my environment, which in Anaconda you go to applications on, and we can see we've got a new environment there which we can switch to. You can also see it in environments, but you actually change to it from the home. You select applications on Titanic, and then I can launch Jupyter Notebook from here. And then I can go to my, whoops, I'm just navigating down to downloads because I left it there, Titanic Master, Jupyter Notebooks, and again I can open up something. Let's open up Notebook 2. Okay, and then we can run that, and then just shut it down when you're finished. Okay, so hopefully that will help those of you on Windows. So we downloaded the zip file, we opened Anaconda prompt, we then had to do the most fiddly bit, which is to change directories to go down to where our environment file is, which is the YAML file, which in this case was in the binder folder. Then we created the environment using the command conda env create, conda environment create, -f to say you're coming from an environment file, and then if you are where that YAML file is, I just started typing en, hit tab, it completed the rest, knew it was that environment.yaml, hit return, and it installed the environment. We then activated it. Well, we then went up a directory so we could get to the notebooks again. So we did cd double dot to go up a directory. I then typed activate, conda activate Titanic, and then Jupyter-lab to open up Jupyter, and then we could run it from there. Alternatively, after installing it, after running the conda env create, just close that all down once it's finished, and then go into Anaconda Navigator, and in Anaconda Navigator you select the right environment at the top where it says applications on, select Titanic, and launch Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Lab from here. Jupyter Lab's just a nicer, more modern version of Jupyter Notebook. Okay, hope that helps. Any queries, just let me know.